Hi, I'm Virginia and I'm a freelance medical copywriter and YouTube content creator. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can get into medical writing. So how can you become a medical writer? I get asked this question all the time, and I've been a medical writer for 4 years. So I've done lots of different things as a medical writer, and here are a few options that you can try. So number one is to gather your skill set. So this means you need to write down all the things that you know how to do and think about how you can transfer those skills in order to become a medical writer. So for example, if you're really good at research, then that is a fantastic skill to have as a medical writer. If you are not so great at Microsoft Word, then go and practice and find out the best way to use Microsoft Word, for example, as a medical writer. Some clients might want you to use Google Docs. So if you've never used it before, then go and learn how to do that. So some clients do use Microsoft Word only, or they will use Google Docs because they like to be able to share the files really easily with links. And the second thing that you need to do is you need to start building your portfolio. So actually start writing and see if you can sit down and you can write a proper piece of medical writing. So whether that is something that is a creative piece of writing or something that might be more methodical, maybe like a product page. So I started out by writing a blog, and then I was asked to write a product page for medicines because I'm a pharmacist by background. And this year is my 10 years registered as a pharmacist. Yeah. So I would definitely recommend that you create a portfolio. And if you don't know how to do that, I've got another video on it, which I will link up to hopefully over here or over here. You can click on it. And if it doesn't turn up, then I'll put the link in the description box below. So the next thing you need to do is you've got your portfolio, you've got your list of skills, then you need to put this into a CV or a resume that you can then start attaching to emails or messages that you are going to start emailing to people, or direct messaging on LinkedIn, for example. And then you need to go on LinkedIn and create your LinkedIn profile. So I will create a video on that, and when that's ready, I will link that in the description box below. And on LinkedIn, you want to make sure that you link to your portfolio on your featured section and in your about section, and also in your headline under your name. You've got something like medical writer, medical copywriter, medical communication specialist, aspiring medical writer. You can put that as well. Or science communicator, you can also use that. So a way for people to know that that is what you do, and you can have that even if you haven't been paid to do it yet. So do not have self-limiting beliefs. Put the title that you want in your headline and make it happen. So someone will approach you and say, hey, I saw your portfolio. Can you tell me more about what type of medical writing you do? And you never know, they might take you on, especially in the beginning, which is the hardest part. But you just need a few clients, get those testimonials, and then that's how you get going as a medical writer. So after you have set up your LinkedIn profile, you've sent out a few direct messages, now you can start looking at company pages and company websites, and you can start emailing through those company websites and company pages, because now you can actually send a direct message to a company page on LinkedIn. And if you go to a company website, they will normally have a contact me page where you can actually send them some stuff. This is either a message, or you might be able to actually have an attachment. And there are some companies that will actually have a kind of click here if you're a freelancer button. And if you do that, then you can just fill in what kind of things you do and actually attach your CV and send it to them. And I've done that lots of times. And most of the time, you get an email back saying, hey, we don't really need this right now, but we'll keep you on the record, which is great. So at least you've put yourself out there. And the more you do that, the more chance you have of becoming a medical writer and having a successful hit, if you like. So after you have done all of that, you now need to market yourself. So marketing yourself sounds scary. But it's really easy. You just need to start talking about what you do and how you do it, and essentially teach people about who you are and what you do. So start posting on LinkedIn. You can literally post once a week, and it doesn't have to be a huge post. You don't need images. It can just be text. So you're a writer, and so you need to write a post in a structured way so that people know who you are and they can get something out of that post. So, for example, you could say, I'm a medical writer. I've just started my journey. It would be lovely to connect with other medical writers and see what kind of medical writing you do. I'm looking to get into maybe medical writing in the marketing or the commercial sector, or maybe regulatory medical writing. If you are open to an informational interview, then please send me a direct message, something like that. Or if you're looking for a medical writer, then please check out my profile and email me or send me a direct message. So you need some kind of introduction, some kind of meaty bit in the middle of the post, and then a call to action so people actually know what you want them to do after they've read your post. If you can include a picture or you want to create a LinkedIn carousel, then I've also got a video on that, which I will link in the description box below. So after you have started marketing yourself, you're going to start networking with people. So even though you've sent direct messages to people that could be potential clients, you want to also send direct messages and join a group where you can start to have or form relationships with people who are also medical writers, because sometimes they'll have extra work that they can't do, and then that can be given to you. And in future, if a client has too much work and they approach you, then you can do the same thing for someone else in future. So the great thing about the medical writing community is that we're all here looking out for each other. And one of the best things you can do is to form relationships with other medical writers, because that's what gives you the support to keep going and carry on and really and truly become the medical writer that you want to be, so that you can either get that full-time job, that part-time job, or even be a freelancer and work from anywhere. So I hope you found this video useful. And if you want to become a medical writer and learn everything and more that I know about becoming a medical writer, then you can check out the course linked in the description box below. Thank you for watching. Bye.